the story of Anansi and the Golden Calabash. Chapter 1, the deal with Nsia, the earth goddess. In a small, parched village on the western coast of Africa, dust swept through empty fields, and the riverbeds cracked beneath the hot sun. The people, once blessed with abundant harvests, now felt their bellies tighten with hunger as crops failed and hope dwindled. They had no one to turn to but the gods, and so, with hands raised to the heavens, they called out in desperation for mercy. High in the trees, Anansi the Spider listened with keen ears. He had heard many pleas for help in his lifetime, but this one struck him as an opportunity. He muttered, a mischievous glint in his many eyes. The people are desperate. They would be willing to give almost anything for a solution. So Anansi scuttled down from his lofty perch and set off into the heart of the mystical forest, a place where even the oldest trees held secrets and where whispers of ancient gods could be heard by those who dared to listen. His many legs moved quickly, and he wove through thick foliage and creeping vines, his mind already buzzing with possibilities of what he might gain. Deep in the forest, where the air grew thick with the scent of earth and moss, Anansi finally found himself in the presence of Nsia, the earth goddess. She stood tall, her skin rich as the soil, adorned with golden leaves and green vines that twisted around her arms. Her eyes were as ancient as the world itself, full of both kindness and the wisdom to see through any deceit. "Anansi," she said, her voice low and resonant, like the rumble of thunder before a storm. "I know why you have come." Anansi bowed low, hiding his sly smile. "Oh, wise and beautiful Nsia, I come humbly to seek your aid for the starving people of the village. They suffer greatly, and only your power can restore their lands." Nsia's lips curved into a small smile. "And what would you gain from this, Anansi? You, who always find a way to twist fortune to your advantage." Anansi feigned innocence, spreading his many hands wide. "Why, I only seek to do good, of course. Perhaps a token of thanks, but nothing more." He tried his best to sound sincere, though he could see the amusement glimmering in Nsia's eyes. "Very well," she said, gesturing toward an object that lay half buried in the earth beside her. It was a calabash, large and golden, shimmering faintly even in the shadowy depths of the forest. "This is the Golden Calabash. It holds endless blessings for the land and the people, but it will only unlock its power for one who proves truly selfless." Anansi's eyes widened with greed at the sight of the Golden Calabash. The mere thought of holding such power made his heart race. He straightened himself and nodded confidently. "Whatever you ask of me, I will do, mighty Nsia." Anansi swallowed, slightly daunted but determined. "3 acts of kindness," he repeated. "Simple enough." "But be warned," Nsia said, her tone serious. "The spirit of the calabash can see into your heart. If you attempt to deceive, it will know. Kindness must come from a place of sincerity, Anansi. This is no trick or riddle for you to solve." Anansi forced a smile, masking his slight unease. "Of course, dear Nsia, I would never dream of deception." With a slight nod, Nsia handed him the calabash, and as he took it in his many hands, he felt a warmth radiate from within it, like the soft glow of a sunset. As he turned to leave, Nsia's voice echoed behind him. "Remember, Anansi, true kindness leaves no room for selfishness. Let your actions speak for themselves." And so, with the golden calabash held tightly, Anansi left the mystical forest, his mind spinning with schemes and tricks. But deep down, a small part of him wondered if he would indeed be able to accomplish the goddess's task, or if his cleverness would be his undoing. Chapter 2, Anansi's first trick backfires.